These are the steps from a Rube Goldberg machine. First and second step, this wheel and axle will go down the incline. Third step, the wheel and axle will go into this cup, making this side of the pulley go down and this one go up. This side has a marble. Fourth step, the marble will go down the incline. Fifth step, the marble will go down the screw. Sixth step, the marble will hit the stick that is holding the lever. This side of the lever will go down and this one up. This side has a marble. The marble will go down. Seventh step, the marble will hit these dominoes. The last domino is holding a hammer, which is a lever. Eighth step, the hammer will hit the base of the counterweight, making the counterweight go down and the test tube go up. Ninth step, this test tube is a lever, and this test tube will hit the wheel and axle. 10th and 11th step, this wheel and axle will go down the incline. 12th step, this wheel and axle has a pin which is a wedge at the end, and it will hit this balloon filled with water and filling this bottle with water. These are my 8 concepts for my Rube Goldberg machine. First, kinetic energy. This car gets kinetic energy while it's going down the incline plane. So kinetic energy is when an object is in motion. Potential energy. This car gets potential energy when I put it in this certain height. So it has potential energy, potential to go down the incline plane and get kinetical energy. Law of conservation of energy. This law states that energy can be created or destroyed. For example, in this Rube Goldberg machine, I never create or destroy energy. Here, for example, for starting my machine, I just pushed it, and then the energy from my push is just transformed into different types of energy. And here it can't be destroyed. So when it gets the water to the bottle. Speed and velocity. Speed, it's distance divided by time, which this car gets when it goes down the incline plane. Velocity is speed plus a direction. So this car has a velocity by going at the same direction while it has a speed. Acceleration. Acceleration is when this car goes from a certain speed and and the speed increases while it's going down the incline plane. Force. Force is equal mass times acceleration. So when this car gets acceleration, it gets force because the mass, it already has it. Uh, Newton's three laws. First law. I get this car. It's in rest, but I get it in movement by an outside unbalanced force that it's my hand. Second law. Force equals mass times acceleration. So when this car gets acceleration, it gets force because the mass is making this car going down, and while this is in an income plane, the acceleration, there is a certain acceleration. Newton's third law. It states that for every action there is an opposite and negative reaction. For example, in this car, while the wheels are pushing this way, the income plane is pushing that way. So that's how the car gets to advance. The 6 simple machines. Here, first I have my wheel and axle, which is this little car. Then I have an income plane, which helps the wheel and axle go down. Then I have this pulley, which helps me lift this marble. Then income plane again. Then a screw that makes the marble go easily down without having to use a complicated pulley. Then I have a lever that makes me gain more height again, so it gives potential energy to this marble. Then I have another lever that hits a stick that will make this pulley activate. Then I have another pulley that hit this car, which is a wheel and axle, and we'll go down the income plane. There's an income plane, and then in the car there's a pin, which is a wedge. I'll pin that and I'll pop that balloon.
On my way